On this episode of the Mountain Report, we make our long-awaited journey to Londonderry, Vermont to visit Magic Mountain as we continue our Indy Pass tour across New England. And then we look back on some of our favorite mountain destinations. First with Mount Sunapee in New Hampshire, and then Smugglers Notch right outside of Jeffersonville, Vermont. All coming your way right now on the Mountain Report.
The Mountain Report is sponsored by Baxter Brewing Company, Sun & Ski Sports, the Indy Pass, and Ski Bum Apparel.
Like Mainers and like New Englanders, we're tough, right? Built to last, made for the outdoors.
Mainers are resilient. We find creative ways to get through any obstacle. Everybody that's outdoors enjoying skiing is going to be doing it for all the same reasons. On all of our cans, you'll find the distinctly Maine, and our effort is to be exactly that, to honor our roots of Baxter State Park, be the beer that's brewed for your sense of adventure.
We've been waiting a long time to get up to Magic Mountain, and when we woke up this morning and saw the snow flying, we just knew it was going to be a great day.
Magic Mountain, Vermont, in the beautiful town of Londonderry. We're kind of right in the heart of southern Vermont. You know, we believe that the independent ski areas, the small mom and pops are the key to future growth as well. And we provide a more affordable experience, I think a more interesting experience, less homogenized. Everything is unique. Our character is unique here. Our trails are really unique. So, you know, we think independent is the way to go. So southern Vermont, where we are, used to be called the Golden Triangle of skiing. So we had Bromley, Stratton, and Magic, all within 10 miles of each other. Each very different. Stratton was Austrian, we were Swiss, Bromley was original Pabst, you know, Fred Pabst, and the beer company was more American. But it really brought the European influence into northeastern skiing. And to have these three different mountains within 10 miles of each other is pretty unique. So it's a really great place to visit and try each of them.
Yeah, I'm really happy to be at Magic Mountain. First time ever. Southern Vermont, man, this is awesome.
Yeah, I mean, there's a lot here. There's, you know, everything from really nice advanced beginner terrain to some of the steepest trails around in Vermont, all of Vermont, much less southern Vermont. And so you get everything. But what we love is the mix of natural winding trails, some groomed, some ungroomed, and the fact that our tree skiing, we're boundary to boundary. Our tree skiing is some of the best in Vermont, in New England. You know, we have a community that's dedicated to improving, you know, the whole glade system here, and they work all summer, fall, and we continue to improve on the amount of terrain we have in the woods and just the fun you can have in there.
We've always heard good things about Magic Mountain, but we didn't really know for ourselves until we got there. It's true New England skiing, and one thing that sets Magic apart is the tree skiing. They are all about skiing in the trees.
Since last March, when the pandemic first hit, we've spent a lot of time, effort, thought into how we go to market and how we get people here safely. And so from mass to a tent that's right over here next to me for more outdoor spaces, limiting the amount of people inside the lodge, and having reservations for everything. So people have to attest when they come to the state of Vermont that they're following the COVID guidelines. They're quarantining before they come here with a COVID test, things of that sort. Everything we've done is to space out, because this beautiful mountain behind us is pretty good spacing right then and there, because we don't crowd the slopes. We keep our lines to a minimum, and it's really a safe environment to go out and enjoy. I think one of the big things with the pandemic going on is that you need to get out both mentally and physically. It's good to get outside, and we try and do that as safe as way as possible here.
Yeah, this is what I love about winter. Quiet, snow-lined trees, soft, sprinkly snow. Man, I love this.
I mean, it's a pretty special place because we've got, you know, a real passionate customer base. They're into skiing, not a lot of the amenities. They're into the sport, and just being able to relax afterwards, have a beer and things of that sort. It's a little different this year, but that's what our crowd is into. They both love the sport and love the camaraderie of getting together afterwards for a beer. So it's a good time.
So at the end of the day, after a long day's worth of skiing, our legs were jello. We were shredding all day, and we were really looking forward to the après scene over at Magic at the Black Line Tavern. And our friends up in Maine at Baxter Brewing, they actually brewed a stout based off of skiing magic. It's called Innuendo. It was refreshing, full of character, just like the dude himself.
Here's to the road less traveled.
Thank you.
Thanks for coming.
All right, it is time for some shop talk. We've found our way to Sunapee Sports. Today we're going to be looking at something that keeps you warm out there on the hill, but also looking fresh, apparel.
Picture is the brand, yeah. Seamed pockets to allow no water penetrating. It's got a goggle cleaner in there, adjustable hood. I mean, a lot of little features in that jacket that you wouldn't even know about unless you like go through the pockets and everything. And
Oh yeah, that's nice.
it's like it's really nothing that looks like it out there right now.
I have the 686 Hydra thermograph jacket in front of me here. It's 20K waterproofing, which basically means it's going to keep you super dry on the mountain. The zipper coming up to the top here is actually a little to the side. That's to prevent it from getting in your mouth. It's also super breathable and loose, so as a snowboarder you want to have that flexibility because we're twisting a lot more than skiers.
Thumb holes too.
Thumb holes, yeah.
Keep you nice and warm.
10 out of 10, great jacket, one of the best ones we have that I would recommend to everybody that walks into the store.
If you're not sure how to dress for ski season or really just want to see what's new, come down to Sun and Ski Sports in Pembroke. We would love to help you.
It's a blast and it's so exhilarating.
I feel like you're flying.
Just zipping down the mountain as fast as you can.
Zen.
Skiing is awesome. Snowboarding rocks.
You should try it because you enjoy life.
Mount Sunapee, if you haven't been here, I highly suggest going. Not only are there great skiing, and the lifts there get you up the hill really fast so you can get a ton of runs in, but the views of Lake Sunapee, probably some of the best in New Hampshire, way up there with our favorites up at Wildcat with the views of Mount Washington. But I think the trails there themselves, nice winding, you can really just carve all your way down. But then there's some steep stuff too. But there's also some pretty mellow stuff to just kind of get the day started, and you really have a great day up at Sunapee.
I am so excited every time we're back in the Granite State, but this mountain is one of my all-time favorites. Mount Sunapee in Newbury, New Hampshire is a 70-year staple, but it has no shortage of modern amenities. I cannot wait to go check out those conditions. You ready?
We have a great family community. A lot of families, they come to Mount Sunapee once and they keep coming back. It's a mountain where people really hold on to, that feeling of like that first time on snow. We've got awesome employees, very helpful and friendly, and we really try to we call it the Sunapee difference here.
At 1,500 feet, Mount Sunapee has the highest vertical drop in southern New Hampshire. That's 66 trails and slopes covering 233 skiable acres. That's limitless opportunities to have fun.
At Mount Sunapee this winter, we went direct to lift with the Real Easy card. And as you can see, it's super easy. You load it online, throw it in your pocket, and then go direct to lift when you get to the mountain. So easy.
Megan, this sunshine and snow coverage, like you could not ask for a better weekend. It's so special, like what Sunapee represents.
There really is. There's so much history at Mount Sunapee. So many people are like, I learned how to ski at Mount Sunapee.
Exactly.
It's where I taught my children how to ski. We try to do everything that we can for our guests, from snow to grooming to really fun events. It's really the place to be.
Yeah, while Earl is out there tearing it up on those black diamonds, I am enjoying the groomers that Mount Sunapee has to offer. I just love that you can kind of take your time, take in the view, which is phenomenal, and just take it easy, enjoy your time outside. That's really what it's all about. Woo!
Snowmaking at Mount Sunapee is really top priority. You can always depend on us at Mount Sunapee. You know that even if there's no snow, we'll have it because our mountain ops team is just on it. We're really here for the guests. They know that we're going to be here. We're loyal. We're making a ton of snow all the time. So even this winter when it's been dumping 14 inches, we've had our snow guns on too. So you can always rely on really good snow at Mount Sunapee.
So what I think is one of the best features about Mount Sunapee is their South Peak. So this is a separate beginner terrain for kids who are just getting comfortable on their skis or boards. They can kind of get used to being on the snow. It's great that it's separate because it's not intimidating. And I think having a positive experience like that is really what keeps people with the sport.
Honestly, probably have some of the best staff probably on the East Coast. These folks are dedicated, passionate. They love teaching skiing and snow sports, and they're wonderful people.
Good job.
So the Mountaineer program is for 4 to 7, all abilities, all the way up to the black group, which they, these little shredders ski all over the hill, glades, bumps, terrain park, just a little bit of everything.
We also have an adult learn to ski program that's called Start Here and Love It. So that's something new, and we really want to encourage people to get into the sport. So if you've never done it, you want to try it, check out our Start Here program. You can go to mountsunapee.com. It's very affordable and a great way to learn how to ski at Mount Sunapee.
Megan, I would have to say my favorite trail here is definitely Wingding. I just remember those phenomenal views looking out over the lake and just a nice big open cruiser.
I think Wingding or Skyway is a favorite here. It's one of those runs you get to the top and you're just like, oh,
well, let's
beautiful.
ski them both back to back.
Awesome, let's go hit them.
Cool.
Mr. Clown McCroon came with Roger Balloon. He said, not right now, it's a bit too soon. You see, my friend Bob beat a little lady, yeah. My friend Bob's crazy alligator in a bed, in a two-wheeler can, just to get you to where you need to go. Easy to the
Driving conditions are just amazing today. You weren't kidding.
No, they are amazing. We're here in the Sun Bowl and it's living up to its name. Skiing is so good.
I'm just happy to be back at Sunapee. I used to come up all the time, and it's so good to spend a whole weekend with you guys.
I'm so glad you're here. Let's go.
All right.
So we're on Chipmunk right now. It's a cruiser, blue square, probably the most popular blue square at Mount Sunapee, called Chipmunk, and you just cruise on down. There's some rolls, and it goes right to the base of the summit. Right now there's so much snow, machine groomed, our groomers are out all night, so it's really, really great. The conditions are amazing.
So what a phenomenal time we've had on the hill here this morning. You know, looking around, one thing that makes me really happy is just kind of the different level and caliber of skiers and snowboarders, ranging in age. You know, I mean, you just see it all here, don't you?
We do. We really have something for everybody at Mount Sunapee. We're a family resort. We've got a learning center. We've got black diamonds, and it's just an amazing mountain to enjoy. An amazing. And people from Boston that love the Patriots.
Woo-hoo! Oh, it is so nice out here today. Yes! You know, today was just one of those days that it's just amazing to be here and be part of this wonderful sport we call skiing and snowboarding. And today was just one where everything added up and just made for one of the best days you could have.
We're really that closest big mountain from Boston. 90 minutes, it's a day trip. You can hop in your car, leave at 7 in the morning, and then be back in time for dinner. So We Are Sunapee is a campaign that we came up with to really embody our community, and you can kind of feel it when you get here. You'll see the lift attendants welcoming you, you'll see our ambassadors helping you carry your skis, and it's all about our community, and that's really who we are. We Are Sunapee, whether it's Lake Sunapee or Mount Sunapee. If somebody hears that word Sunapee, it really brings back that excitement, that energy, and people really get it.
I cannot tell you how many memories I have here on Mount Sunapee. Like, you cannot find a better view in southern New Hampshire. This is the spot to come. Plus, it's only 90 minutes from Boston, so it's like the perfect type of day trip, but with the conditions and deals that they offer, you're definitely going to want to stick around for the weekend.
The Mountain Report is sponsored by Baxter Brewing Company, Sun & Ski Sports, the Indy Pass, and Ski Bum Apparel.
Like Mainers and like New Englanders, we're tough, right? Built to last, made for the outdoors.
Mainers are resilient. We find creative ways to get through any obstacle. Everybody that's outdoors enjoying skiing is going to be doing it for all the same reasons. On all of our cans, you'll find the distinctly Maine, and our effort is to be exactly that, to honor our roots of Baxter State Park, be the beer that's brewed for your sense of adventure.
So again, we're going to take a look back from a couple years ago to our last visit at Smugglers Notch. And this place is a crew favorite. It's good skiing, it's good après, good accommodations for people who don't want to make the day trip. At Smugs, the Three Peaks, Morse Mountain, Madonna, and Sterling, they're all different in their own right. People who are just learning to ski can stay over at Morse, but then the people who are more advanced and intermediate can head over to Madonna and Sterling. And when you think about classic New England skiing, you always think about the Madonna lift line. Just it keeps going and going and going, and then once you're at the summit of Madonna, there's just endless ways to get down, and there's tons of fun to be had.
Good morning. I am so thrilled to be back in Vermont. We have found our way to Smugglers Notch Resort. We're going to take a look at some of their award-winning programs, but more importantly, get out there on those big, beautiful peaks and make some turns with some good friends. Smugglers Notch, all coming your way right now on the Mountain Report.
So we're going to take a couple runs with some 6-year-old snowboarders that are in our all-day camp program, and we'll get to see how being in the all-day camp program really helps these kids to progress. We have a nice small ratio with the younger kids, so they really get the attention that they need to help them progress on the mountain, and they just have so much fun.
I'm having so much fun with these girls. It is amazing to see them out there on the mountain. What I love the most is their confidence. They love being outdoors. They're really getting to learn how to shred, and they're doing an amazing job. And we're having fun, aren't we?
Yeah.
You guys ready to go down the mountain?
Yeah.
All right, give me a snowball high five. All right.
So today Kim's over checking out some of the amazing kids programs on Morse. For me, it's Madonna and Sterling all day long. It is so nice to be back on the top of Madonna. So I've been coming up here for years, over a decade, and one of the nice parts is you really do see a lot of familiar faces. But looking around today, there's some unfamiliar faces too. It's nice to see the new generation of skiers out there just having a blast.
It's absolutely beautiful, and I think a lot of our locals and our loyal smugglers find room, even when the resort is full and busy, to keep their sanctuary to themselves. And I think some of the side country, but also Madonna Mountain itself, is just terrain that's unmatched in the east. And no matter what ability you are, there are multiple mountains here at Smugs where you can tuck in and enjoy your day.
Oh, there's so much terrain here at Smugglers Notch, it's ridiculous. We have 78 trails, and we have 310 acres of trails, but one of the wonderful things at Smugglers Notch is that we have an open woods policy. Any terrain in between two open trails is fair game. So when everything is open, we have 1,000 acres of skiing and riding available. I don't know how you can beat that.
You know, no matter what time of year it is, I absolutely love visiting Vermont. I mean, there's just a very unique culture and scenic beauty to this area that's just unrivaled. And this place is truly a place that I consider home. Just between the people that work here and the friends we've made over the years, you really can't beat it. And the terrain, well, that's really the reason I keep coming back.
Sometimes you got to pinch yourself and say, you know, it's not a dream, this is reality, you know. We live in a winter wonderland. We have 3 interconnected mountains, amazing terrain, 1,000 acres in inbounds, and that's not even talking about what's out of bounds. It's unbelievable. There's so many activities to do here, it's just endless.
Come on, Karen. Jeez. Yeah.
I am so excited to learn about Fun Zone 2.0. They have completely renovated what I grew up with for Fun Zone. Now it's next level excitement for these kids and adults, because I'm about to have a good time too.
I think we just have so much pride in what we do. Everyone that I work with here at Smugglers loves what they do. They love the mountains, they love Vermont, they love outdoors, and I think it feels so nice to be recognized as a group of people who are connected to where they work. And we love welcoming people to our home, and it's an honor, truly an honor.